What are your plans this weekend? Are you planning on getting some rest after a long work week? Maybe take care of some things around the house, maybe run some PlayStation or catch up on TV? I have some advice for you. Don't. This weekend, make it a point to get out of your comfort zone, get out of your house, and do something with the time. But first, you need to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's free and easy, and it really helps me to create more content just like this.
Hi, I'm Diana, and you're listening to Touch Grass and Wash Your Ass.
Lately, more and more people are choosing to stay home on the weekends. It's becoming a major trend. Social media is full of people promoting the idea of staying in like it's some kind of lifestyle hack. But here's the thing. Loneliness has become an epidemic in recent years, and if you're dealing with depression, staying home might be the last thing you need to do.
Stay your ass in the house on the weekends. Yo, I'm going to repeat this one more time. Stay your ass in the house on the weekend. If you are not where you want to be financially, physically, emotionally, right, spiritually, don't be going out to the clubs and partying and bowling and always trying to have a good time on a weekend, and use that time to lock in, to take care of the problems that you are dealing with in your life, right? So you can turn your ship around.
Never in the history of disagreeing have I ever disagreed with anything more than I disagree with this. And look, I'm not here to disrespect anyone creating content and doing their thing, but I'm not feeling this. Unless your goals are explicitly tied to things inside your house, you're not going to achieve much by staying indoors except maybe more depression and loneliness. Let's take this a little deeper. In the video, he said, if you're not where you want to be financially, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, don't go to the clubs partying and bowling on the weekends. Okay, let's start with financial. If you're broke, you probably shouldn't go to the club every weekend. That's true. You can save money if you stay at home. But if you want to make money, you got to get out and hustle. Get a second job, do some Uber or Lyft, or go work overtime. Unless there's a trunk of money hidden in your house somewhere and you're going to spend the weekend looking for it, there's no financial advantage to staying at home. Physically, if you're not where you want to be physically, then the last place you need to be on the weekends is on your couch, binge eating and watching Netflix. Get your ass out and exercise. Go to the gym, go to the community center, go to the basketball court, go fishing. Even casting a reel is better for your body than clicking that remote. It's crazy talk to even suggest that staying at home will help you get where you want to be physically. Even if you have gym equipment at the house, it's not the same as going out and lifting with a spotter or competing with others or getting fresh air outdoors. Emotionally, do you know what the best way to beat depression is? That's right. Going outside and going for a walk. Get in touch with nature. Get some real sunlight on your body. Human beings were not meant to be indoors 24/7 on the internet, interacting with fake human avatars in a fake world. Staying inside is literally the thing that is causing your depression. If you're not where you want to be emotionally, it is probably because your inner self is yearning for real human interaction. You've got to get out there and get yourself involved in the world. Want to know a cheat code for feeling really good about yourself? Go out and volunteer. Whether it's making meals for the homeless or visiting a nursing home or whatever you can find or whoever you can help, go out and do things for other people. Service to your community will make you feel so good that it's almost selfish to do it. I keep jumper cables, a good quality jack, and a breaker bar in my car at all times, just so I can help someone if they have car trouble. It's an awesome feeling to make someone else smile. Finally, spiritually, if you're not where you want to be spiritually, then go to church, for real. Go to church, go to mosque, go to synagogue, whatever you believe in, go congregate and worship with your community. Not only is this good for you spiritually, it's good for you socially. Spend time with others who believe what you believe. Most churches have programs where you can go out and do things with other like-minded people. Many even have singles events where you can meet and hang out with others, knowing that you have at least one layer of compatibility. And maybe you're not a part of the Abrahamic trifecta. Maybe you're a Buddhist or even Wiccan. Well, your people are out there too. Just find a meetup group or create a meetup group. Whatever your spiritual needs are, finding and having fellowship with others will enhance the experience. Or maybe you don't subscribe to any of these things at all. Maybe you have a different way of connecting with your inner self. In that case, go out and find a creek or a stream and just meditate. Because no matter what you believe or don't believe in, nature itself can heal you on its own. Regardless, staying in your house is a non-starter. Everything you want is outside. Think about it. All your goals, all of them are outside. You may think that home is where you want to be, but it's not where you need to be. What you're looking for ain't there. Do you really think the life you want to live is going to happen if you never leave home? You think you're going to find the woman of your dreams without touching grass, without stepping outside your door? Do you really think that's a thing? Go ahead, check under your bed for that beautiful woman that you've been waiting your whole life to meet. I'll wait. Was she there? Thought so.
Introverted people are perfectly okay with being alone. Does that make sense? If they end up in a relationship, it was purely by accident because they are not going out and looking for one. If it was up to an introverted person, they would be indoors in their comfy clothes, eating their comfort food, watching their favorite TV shows. And if they wanted a relationship, they would prefer that the perfect, most compatible person is literally delivered at their front doorstep because the idea of going outside and talking to people is quite simply too exhausting.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. If you're exhausted, you got to work out more. That's why I say social workouts are as important as physical workouts. If you're socially lazy, then you're going to have the same problems as someone who's physically lazy. You're not going to do the things you need to do, and it's going to hurt you. I was an introvert. Now I'm some sort of weird hybrid. I need my social time and my alone time. And in both scenarios, I can still freak out because I need the opposite. But that balance is important. You go out, you're in public, you're exhausted with people, so you go home and recharge. Then you're at home, you get bored, and then you got to go out again to recharge the other side. Maybe that's the way it should be. Maybe there are no introverts and extroverts, and we're all just a combination of both looking for balance. Unfortunately, that balance has been thrown off completely. Life used to happen out in the world, but now it's almost entirely confined to our homes. We were already heading in that direction as a society, but after COVID, things got so much worse. We don't go to the mall anymore. Amazon delivers everything. Arcades? Forget it. Everyone's got a gaming rig or a console at home. Remember when the only thing you could get delivered was pizza? Now it's fast food, alcohol, groceries, you name it. And we can't even be bothered to greet the delivery person. It's just drop it off at the door and go away, right? Add working from home to the mix, and you've got people who can go weeks without stepping outside. And the craziest part is they think that's a good thing. Some even believe that they can socialize and build meaningful relationships without leaving the house. Spoiler alert, you're dead wrong. And don't confuse socializing with social media. Social media isn't real. You're not interacting with society. You're interacting with a screen. You're not meeting people or hanging out. You're just sending messages to a bunch of avatars in a fake world. You're not part of a group or a community. You're by yourself. And that's why you're depressed. Put the screen down and look around. You're alone. The people on your screen, they're not real. The internet and social media in particular is a cesspool of negativity and toxic culture. It's why half the country thinks everyone's racist and the other half thinks that everyone's trying to teach their kids about sodomy. And here's the truth. If you step outside into the real world, you won't see any of that. You'll see that most people are kind, friendly, and want to interact with other humans. You'll realize that most of what the internet has led you to believe is completely wrong.
So there's a few things that I don't do as a married woman. Number one, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number two, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number three, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. Number four, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials like soap, shampoo, anything like he needs to go buy it himself. Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him. If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown adult because then they get used to that shit.
Guys, the woman you saw here is an actor. Everything she just said is a lie. She is intentionally making inflammatory content for the internet because that is what drives engagement and views. Mark Zuckerberg once said it himself that negativity sells. People are more likely to react and engage with negative content than positive content. When people don't agree with something, especially if it's something that they strongly disagree with, they're going to comment more, they're going to share it with their friends so they can be mad together. And this is why you see stuff like this all over the internet. It is designed for outrage. This type of clickbait outrage porn comes in all forms, whether it's about dating, society, politics, it doesn't matter. The end goal is to piss you off and encourage you to interact and share the content with others. Sometimes the content creator will even pretend to be on your side. Like, hey, look at me. I hate the same thing you hate. So let's hate this thing together. And as you can imagine, whether you're MAGA or liberal, political content right now is money in the bank for both sides. And that's what's happening. Nearly everything you see on the internet is designed to upset you because it doesn't matter if you agree with the creator or if you're just hate watching. As far as the algorithm's concerned, a view is a view. And that's why it's so important to get out into the real world. If you allow the internet to mold your worldview, you're going to be upset, angry, and depressed all the time. You're going to have a low opinion of the people around you, especially those that are different from you. And you're going to have a very skewed perspective of what the world is actually like. And all of these people you are watching are making money off of your outrage. Now, I'm not mad at these people, though. It's tempting. I can't say that it hasn't crossed my mind that I could get on here and say some wild, outlandish shit that might go viral. And then, hello, monetization, sponsors, and free gifts. It has definitely crossed my mind, but I prefer this route. I want people to be happier. I want people to achieve. I want lonely guys to see that the world really isn't that bad and that you can be more social. You can overcome Mr. Resistance, and you can find the courage to get out there and find that special someone who is out there waiting for you to come and say hello. That's what I want. And maybe it won't work out that way. Maybe I'll never get more than 50 subscribers on this channel. But if I can get one person to hear me and get out there and overcome all of the things that are holding him back so he can live that life that he wants to live, if one person goes out and finds that person that they were meant to be with and then never watches another one of my videos again, I'll take that win. I'll keep going to my day job feeling like I made my contribution to the world. But enough of that. Let's get back to reality. The cold hard truth is that you can't be social without being social. And you're certainly not going to meet anyone to date if you never leave the house. What do you really think you're going to do? Sit in your room swiping on Tinder so much that the algorithm knocks your profile down to the very bottom? Hell, your profile pic is probably just a picture of you in your bedroom anyway, and is probably not even clean. Why would anyone want to meet you? So they can sit in your bedroom with you, perpetually online, just like you, consuming the same negative content that you do on a daily basis? Keep that up and she'll be right back on Tinder swiping again. There is no cheat code. You have to go outside. Open your door and go out into the real world. Do it this weekend. Do it every weekend.
The weekend is a time to go to work on becoming comfortable with killing.
Okay, that was a bit much. We don't need to kill anyone. But if you're serious about finding what you're looking for, you do need to put yourself out there with a certain level of intensity. And even if you're not chasing a specific goal, just getting outside is good for you. There's more to life than clubs and bars. Take a walk, go for a hike, hang out at the mall, or spend time with friends and family. If you're dealing with stress, anxiety, or depression, getting outside and staying active can work wonders, especially during the winter months when sunlight is scarce. Personally, my work schedule means I leave home to go to work in the dark and I come home in the dark. On most weekdays, I don't see the sun at all. So weekends are my chance to get outside and recharge. So get out there for the sake of your health. But if your goal is to meet someone new, you need to go where the people are. A local pub or sports bar is a classic starting point. But if that's not your vibe, there are plenty of other options. Start by figuring out what you enjoy. Find a hobby, something you'd do even if you were alone. Once you know what you like, look for places and events where people gather to do the same thing. The internet is a great resource for finding real-world activities. Platforms like Eventbrite and Meetup and Facebook groups can all point you in the right direction. And there's no shortage of activities to try, whether it's a free yoga class or jujitsu or something low-key like bowling or laser tag. The key is to explore and stay open to new experiences. But what if you don't have a hobby or passion? What if you're someone who spends most of your time online? In that case, try finding outdoor versions or in-person versions of your favorite online activities. Instead of playing Words with Friends, I don't even know if people still play that, look for a Scrabble meetup. If you play online chess, you might find a local chess club in your area where you can play face-to-face. If you're a gamer, you're in luck because the arcades are making a comeback. Or if you're always on dating apps and social media, consider attending local meet and greet events or even speed dating. Many of these activities are affordable and low pressure, and even if they don't lead to dates right away, they'll help you step into the real world, build confidence, and improve your social skills. Remember, this is a process. Start by focusing on having fun, meeting people, and making connections. Relationships will come in time, but first focus on building yourself. And when you're ready, you'll know.
Hey guys, that's it for this edition of Touch Grass. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe, but don't just sit and watch internet videos all day. You need to go outside and conquer life because you matter and you need to make every day matter. Now get off the internet and go touch grass.
Until we meet again!